I'm going to give you a very quick idea about leadership. John Maxwell says everything rises and falls on leadership. And law number one in his 21 laws of leadership, it talks about the McDonald's brothers. They were really good, but they had poor leadership. They were good at the technical work and the restaurant on a small scale, but they couldn't scale up. In the same vein, you probably know about Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Steve Wozniak didn't want to start Apple. It was Jobs who was crazy about Apple because he saw potential and he drove the brain behind Apple to get what he needed. And that's why Apple got on the map. Wozniak was the brain, that's correct. But Steve Jobs, he was like the brawn. He got stuff done, marketing and believing in the business. And sometimes you just need to believe in yourself, like Steve Jobs. You need to believe in yourself, like Ray Kroc. Ray Kroc, he gave up his house, he gave up his golf game. He spent a lot of money just being able to work with the McDonald's brothers and sell them milkshake machines and eventually bought them out of their own business. Why is that? Because he saw potential in McDonald's way beyond what the brothers were seeing. The McDonald's brothers said, "Why would you call it McDonald's? No one knows our name out in wherever you're talking about." But Ray Kroc understood the dynamics and he was a great leader. My question to you is this. If I gave your skills and talents and abilities to someone else, would they do a better job than you're doing right now with what you've got? And if the answer is maybe they would, I want to challenge you to know more about leadership. I know Erica already put in the chat the minute with Maxwell. It's a great way of you learning to lead. But here's the summary. If you want to be a beast in the industry, you want to get better, this is a dynamic. This is your leadership lid. This is your ability, project management ability, business ability. You will not go any higher than your leadership lid because leadership is all about influence. And if you're unable to influence people around you and unable to influence yourself, you're always going to be stunted. Even the kid in the cradle who's screaming and crying is trying to influence. The one who keeps quiet may not get fed, but the one who yells would because you're taking some action. So I want to encourage you, extend your leadership lead by learning leadership intentionally. And in the next few days, I am going to be unpacking what leadership is, showing you how to become a more conscious leader, a better leader. Thank you very much for joining me and let me go slightly over. I appreciate you. We'll continue the journey tomorrow.